Good evening. Tonight, Boeing announces it has finished off the acquisition of Spirit AeroSystems, Wichita's largest employer with about 12,000 workers.
The move brings the Boeing company back into the air capital of the world 20 years after it sold to Spirit. KAKE's Lily O'Brien spoke with Mayor Lily Wu and other Kansas leaders about the acquisition and joins us live from the campus in South Wichita. Lily.
Well, Chris and Deb, last week we saw what was a Spirit AeroSystems sign at headquarters here behind me taken out and replaced with a Boeing sign. And this might look like a Spirit AeroSystems sign still, but that is actually just a very thin sheet covering a Boeing sign that will be unveiled later this week. Mayor Lily Wu says this acquisition is a new chapter she's very optimistic about, and it marks a new beginning for the company here in Wichita.
Our world-class skilled manufacturing workforce is ready to show them why we remain the air capital of the world.
Monday morning's announcement is decades in the making. Boeing sold Spirit AeroSystems 20 years ago. Now the company takes back control.
Boeing's such a big, iconic brand for the country.
The two companies announced the deal back in 2024, 6 months after a panel blew off a Boeing 737 MAX mid-flight, thrusting both Boeing and Spirit into intense public and regulatory scrutiny. U.S. Representative from Kansas, Ron Estes, says the merger is good for Kansas.
Obviously, there's a lot of importance around, what they produce, and it affects our trade balance.
The deal is a $4.7 billion acquisition, with Boeing taking on Spirit's $3.6 billion debt, bringing the total transaction to about $8.3 billion. Across 5 sites, including Wichita, Dallas, and Tulsa, 15,000 Spirit employees now go back to work for Boeing.
We want our employers to know that Wichita is the best place to have their headquarters, to have their workforce.
The agreement includes all of Spirit's Boeing-related commercial operations. Workers in Wichita make the fuselage for the 737 program, as well as major structures for the 767, 777, and 787 Dreamliner. Negotiations between the Society of Professional Engineering Employees in Aerospace and Spirit were set to begin tomorrow. One of the union's contracts with Spirit expires next month. The union represents roughly 2,500 Spirit employees in Wichita.
Wichita's always had a strong aviation community.
Mayor Lily Wu says Boeing's return, a new chapter, has been heavily anticipated.
Making sure that Wichita truly remains the air capital of the world means that we all have to work together to continue that strong manufacturing workforce, but also the support from our lawmakers to make this happen.
A spokesperson from Spirit AeroSystems declined to comment today, but says later this week, on Thursday to be precise, this sign will be unveiled to mark an official transition from Spirit to Boeing. And we'll bring you that news as it comes and the transition process is along. But for now, live in South Wichita, Lily O'Brien, KAKE News on your side.